was never for small guards. It was never a small guard league, but there were small guards that were phenoms, that were stars. And we don't really quite have one that's a small guard that's a star really that I can think of right now, other than maybe Ja. Um, we obviously back in the days you had like Nate Tiny Archibald, then you had Isaiah Thomas, and then you have like AI, Allen Iverson, So there's always going to be some small guards that break through. Will they become stars? Yeah, I think eventually we will have another small guard who's a superstar, like an AI type. I think history always repeats itself. Right now, the smaller guard is more of a role player in today's league because you have guards like Shea who are 6'6", Luca running the point, 6'7", 6'8". So obviously the size of the point guard, you know what I mean? The size of the size of the point guard, is different right now. But there is still room for the small guard. They just maybe are not superstars right now. You got Brunson too, who's also, he actually, I said Pritchard is the best small guard. Maybe it might be Brunson, if you consider him a small guard as well. So, yeah, I think there's still room for him. It just maybe not to be a superstar.
Yep, yeah. And we got to get to the spicy segment. It's time. We got to talk about it. It's time. Hold on. We got to put some respect on my man Cooper Flagg's name. We said this before the chat. We had a little disagreement on the boy Coop. They said they want to see more. Them two bottom guys, them two guys right there, you see them? They said they want to see more. Ashton, tell me what Cooper Flagg had yesterday.
Cooper Flagg had 24 points, 8 rebounds, and was 52.6% from field.
I bet. Expensive, you know what I'm saying? When you expensive, you play expensive. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, bro. Number one, Cooper Flagg is turning the corner. If you guys got him in your fantasy, you got him in the prize pick, you got to look for the man Cooper Flagg. He been hooping. What do you guys think about this Dallas team? Honestly, I feel like this team is a scary team, being honest, if they get healthy, which is a big if. I know a lot of people are like, that's a big if. But if they get healthy, that is a team that's going to be a nightmare. Still playing without Lively. They play without Gafford. And they're missing Kyrie. And they got the win against a great Denver team that I feel like is a team, honestly, that was one game away from being back in the NBA Finals. They made some upgrades. I mean, arguably, I don't know if they did because that boy Michael Porter Jr. is cooking too, by the way, right now. Let me put some respect to your name and BJ. But how do you guys feel about this Dallas team forward? And chat, how do y'all feel about the Dallas team too as well?
I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing from Coop. Like, I like to see the growth for the young fella. I never didn't think he was a good player. I think he's a really good player. It's yet to be determined if he's going to be one of those legendary type of young players, but if he keep putting up 24 and 6 he had.
Yeah.
And with 55% shooting, if he keep that up, he could, possibly change some minds. But, I like what he's doing. I like to see that every month he's gotten better. To start the month of December, they've got 2 wins. They're on a nice trajectory. I think what's really helping is AD's healthy. I'm going to just be honest with you. I think having AD there, he's the number one focal point of the defense now, AD is. So now Cooper Flagg is not getting that A-level defender that he, was getting before. It's like the whole team can't just shift to him. Now AD is the number one option, so that allows kind of Cooper to be able to work in a way that he's more comfortable. And I think that's making the game and making life easier for him. But I like it though. I like what I'm seeing out of him. Ain't no shade. He doing his thing the last couple games.
Is he one of a kind?
No.
Or not?
No. Not one of a kind.
Yo.
Shaq is one of a kind.
Some time, bro. Give my man some time, bro.
Duncan is one of a kind.
Give my man some time. Right.
Exactly. Like you said, give him some time.
Give him some time. You don't want to give him no time.
Yeah.
You want us to crown him right now, huh?
Yeah. Give all these guys some time, man. It's early, bro. It's still December, but like Norris said, I mean, obviously no one was hating yesterday. We think he's a great player. Now he's at 17 points, Jay. He's got 3 more points to get up there, so you don't got to do your push-ups. We got to do the Pledge of Allegiance. But, no, I mean, I think, like when Norris said, having AD is a key factor. Takes a lot of the defense off of Coop, allows him to kind of, get in his bag, play a little bit more freedom. But no, I mean, no one was knocking Dallas this whole time. Obviously, the roster they put together, for sure, they should be one of the top teams in the West. And if they can continue this way, and the main thing is keeping everybody healthy and staying healthy, and it would depend on if Kyrie ends up coming back or not. And if you bring Kyrie into the fold, it will get real scary. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of time. They just got to keep winning and stay healthy. It could get interesting.
Yep. DeMonte Flanagan, what's up, man? Appreciate
you. Shout out.
What's the deal? Appreciate y'all, all the people in here, man.
Flan, what's good?
For sure. But Ashton, bring us on to the next topic. This is a very important topic. Ashton, go ahead and bring us to the next one.
Oh my gosh, Dillon Brooks.
Oh my gosh, the man of the hour. Oh my goodness, the man of the hour.
Jordan's about to go crazy, but Dillon Brooks has definitely been a fan favorite lately. As you can see, we had all the soundboard effects going crazy. He's very great for the culture. 33 points against the Lakers last night. Jordan, you were there live, able to witness this. Go ahead. You start off the seg.
Number one, we're going to play this for the man, Dillon Brooks. He put them boys in the... I was seeing all that. I felt like I was in Mortal Kombat. I don't know what was going on yesterday. My man had 10 straight baskets. I was in there screaming, talking about they need to call on Tyrone like Erykah Badu. They need to call 911. I was saying it. The homie Pierre was next to me. I kept pointing to him at the game. I was like, bro, you got to call the ambulance. The man is going crazy out there. The man is going nuts. The whole time, people was looking back at me like, yo, is this man just be quiet? Bruh. For me, exactly. CL Smooth. It was the fade turnaround over both shoulders, did that, and then the dunk, the little celebration. But really what I really want to talk about is, you know, him being a culture. But I want to show y'all the buckets, guys. For all those of you guys that missed, we're not going to let you miss on the Dillon Brooks. We're not going to let it happen.
Shout out D Brooks.
Off the glass with the Windex. That's the first one. Here's the between the legs. Look, I got the shield off. I see that the other side is open. One fade, tough. Look, hold on. Look, I'm looking middle. Bump once, bump twice. Get to the little shoulder shimmy fade to the, you know, that's it. Then look at more work that we have right here. Middle ball screen. Get to the drop dribble. In and out. Right hand off the glass with the Windex. Hey, bro, Dillon, can we talk about it?
He got
number
his back.
one.
Ooh.
Yes. First off, how many years Dillon Brooks been in the league, bro? 8?
Man, that's a great question. I don't know. How has he been? I don't know how long he's been in the league.
But it goes to like, I think this is like a prime example of like situation and opportunity. For years, we've known him as a defender, right? Like that villain role. He's had other guys on the court with him that were like the main guy. He was like the off the ball guy. Now he's in a situation where like Jalen Green is injured. Obviously, D-Book, you know, gets hurt yesterday. But, I mean, he's averaging, I think, 22 points on a year, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right?
Yeah, he's been in 8 seasons. Asia, appreciate you.
He was drafted in 2017.
So, like, what we're seeing this year is like the prime example, I would say, for a lot of guys in the league. Like, guys can hoop. He was nice in college, but like you get slotted into a certain role, and it takes a long time before you get the keys and just get unleashed to go out there and hoop like that. Like I'm sure if you watch him in the summertime and open gym, like he'd be probably dominating the run, like a lot of NBA guys do. But he just never had a role like this. So now it's like clearly he's gotten better every year. He's working on his game, but now he's in a situation where it's like, yo, like in Phoenix, they let me rock. Like I'm getting to do stuff that. You know, before I didn't get to shoot 6-7 threes a game. I didn't get to, you know, go to ISO on the low block. I didn't get to, you know, in transition, I had to get the ball to this guy or that guy. My job is to play defense, bring the energy, you know, and sprinkle in 10 to 15 points here and there. But right now it's like, yo, he getting to play like the leash is off of him. And that just shows you, I think, over time you got to work your role. And then at some point, eventually, hopefully you get the keys, man.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say it, man. For the culture, he finally got to bring that attitude that he got on defense. He finally got to bring that over to the offensive side and let it be like, I'm him. Like last night, he was acting like, hey, listen, I'm in LA tonight. Brian, you already know what type of energy I'm bringing. I want to smoke. I'm bringing it tonight. Like I don't know what it is when he see LB. I don't know what it is when he sees him, but hey, he turns up. Whether he's doing some annoying defense, whether he's making some plays, and then last night he added to that. I'm gonna get buckets now too. He was looking at Luka like, yeah, you balling, but hey, like I could do this too. I was like, I don't know what that was, what Dylan Brooks that was last night, but for the culture, I like it. I like it, and I like the fact that it's bringing competitiveness of the game. I like to see guys go at stars. I don't like when guys like just concede to a star and just be like, oh well, he's gonna get his. I just got to do whatever I can. Like, nah, like we going at it out here now. If you cook me, you cook me, but I'm going back at you. I like that attitude. I like that. That's the type of stuff I like to see. The competitiveness of the game, his competitive spirit. That's what I like.
Flawless victory.
Number one, it's time to talk about it too, by the way, guys. It's time to talk about it. I've been waiting to talk about this. I was waiting for them to say it. I was throwing them the pass, but they didn't want to shoot the corner three. Dylan Brooks is a culture guy. If this is a guy that you want to make the playoffs with, we get Dylan Brooks. Let's talk about it. Number one, Memphis Grizzlies, for the culture of that team, led the tunnel walks, did the little dance with the squad. They make the playoffs. Number one, Houston Rockets, who weren't a playoff team. Dylan Brooks comes to the team. He make the playoffs. Let's go to the Phoenix Suns. If you would have asked at the start of this season if they would have been a playoff team, most people would have said no. No Jalen Green, no problem. We got Dylan Brooks. He's averaging 22 points per game, shooting 46 from the field with 1.7 steals per game. Big monster. Bruh. We need to give Dylan Brooks his credit because the man, every team he goes on, makes the playoffs. Guys, right, brother. You can hate him all you want to, but the man does it every single time, guys.
They getting caught up in the antics and not worrying about the substance. He bringing a lot of substance to the table. They getting caught up in the show. Don't get fooled. Make sure you paying attention, cause he out there putting guys in session everywhere he go. Hey, listen, we gonna play it competitive. He ain't backing down from nobody. Yeah, he gonna wear them big old glasses. Yeah, he gonna dress in some weird stuff. Yeah, he gonna annoy some people on the court. But when you look at the plus minus, when you look at the win-loss column, he affects winning. That's why he for the culture.
I like Dylan. He was trolling Luka. Did you guys see it too?
Oh man, he a troll. That's what he do.
Bro, that's the best thing that I like.
Yeah.
I love it.
A Boogie said facts. Trading Dylan was the start of Memphis's downfall. CL Smooth said people get caught in the antics, but that's his edge. Yeah, speak about that. Let's speak about the antics, because that was the same thing I heard, from a lot of the people on after the game on the Lakers side. I kept going in there, me, same energy as here. I'm like, Dylan Brooks, Dylan, talk to me, Dylan. You're right. You was out there like, I just can't respect it. It's the antics. It's corny to me. I'm like, what's corny, bro? You got to bring that side to you. That's why I want him on my team. Because honestly, if you would trade Dylan to the Lakers, they would love to have him. He's annoying when you don't have him. I get it. Yeah. But like, why do people hate the antics so much? Is it because he does it to the stars?
That's why.
Is it okay?
Because he be going after their favorite players. he be fouling, slapping their favorite players. Like Lance Stephen used to blow in people's ear and trick people. He be doing all that. He want all the smoke, and then he address. He'd come in there in some different type of attire. So he just throwing people off. They can't get a grasp of like what he is or who he is, which is his edge though. Like Patrick Beverly had a different edge about him. Like certain guys, they have to do what they have to do to get their niche to stay in the league. They have to. And he's figured out what his is, and it affects winning. And so, whether you like it or not, the results speak for themselves. You have him on your team, you're going to have, plus 10 wins. You're going to probably be in a playoff situation. So I rock with it. I don't always like, the little petty stuff that he do, but if it's going to end up in winning, he can play on my team. He could definitely play on my team.
Yeah. Go ahead, right?
I think at first, when it first happened, I think people were like, he just doing it for attention. But it's been years. It's been 8-9 years of it. Like, that's who he is and that's what he does. So you got at this point, like, it's no different than like Norris said, Patrick Beverly. He used to do, stuff like this too. And you look at Draymond, he's always doing stuff too. But like now you look at Dylan, like that's why you look at these three guys. It's like, I mean, this is who they've been from the day one they came into the league, and they've been doing this for their whole career. And this is what every team they've been on, they win, and it works for them. And it's there's only three guys I can really name. These three guys, only guys I can name who really can do this and get away with something like this, and then back it up. So. Yeah, I mean it's genuine and it's who they are.
Yeah,
I think it's on the court. It's who they are. Off the court,
I agree.
Off the court, it doesn't matter who they are. Off the court, it's like they have a job to do, and part of their job is to sometimes get under their opponent's skin because not everybody is the 40-inch vertical, super skilled like Luka, Kyrie, or God gifted like LeBron. Like not everybody has those superpowers like that. Sometimes you have to create your superpower and you have to look at a team and be like, where can I fit in? Or look at a league and be like, how can I make my mark on that league? And if I don't have the 40-inch vertical, if I'm not going to get 15 to 20 shots per game like he wasn't beforehand, you got to figure out a way to stay in. And so if being annoying on defense, bringing that energy, bringing that edge, that flash to the game while still having the substance, you got to do what you got to do to stick because it's all about trying to stay in at the end of the day. You want to stay in the association as long as possible.
Bro, the entertainment industry does it all the time. Like when Travis Scott's on stage, he be turned up screaming like, ah. But then as soon as he's like off the stage, he's cool. So like that's why, I don't know, the basketball culture, maybe we're just not used to it. But also I respect Dylan a lot because even when they played the Clippers, he was talking about working the offseason with James Harden. And like being able to learn from him, he put his ego aside. James taught him a lot of stuff. And so when I brought that up to James Harden, he was like, yeah, Dylan is a really respectable dude. Like we worked in the offseason together. So when you see that stuff on the court, it's just like, we know like that's his role on the team. So it's just really cool to hear the behind the scenes behind that too.
Yep, I agree. And CL Smooth in the chat said, playing hard is a skill. Do you guys agree with that?
Nowadays it is because guys don't play hard. It used to be a requirement back in the day. Like you couldn't get on the court if you ain't play hard. But now, guys play so cool and so laxed. It is a skill. Guys who can have the highest motor and who can play hard without gassing out. It looks different on the court now. And so yeah, I think playing hard is definitely a skill.
Yep. And last thing I got for each and every one of you guys. Do the Phoenix Suns make the playoffs this season? Yes or no?
Depends if everybody's healthy, bro.
I was about to say the same.
Yeah. There's a high possibility we might not see Jalen for a while, just being honest.
But I mean, Dylan's doing a great job filling in a role. You got a guy like Gillespie, coming in, and what did he have, 28 last night? You know what I mean? So he's the guy who's another guy who's been on a two-way for years. I think they just converted him this year. He's a smaller guard out of Villanova, another 4-year guy. He's been with the Suns program for, last 3-4 seasons. So, I mean, they have the pieces, but you got to have D-Book healthy. You need to get Jalen Green healthy for sure. I mean, those are guys.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
You're gonna say no, okay?
If everyone's healthy,
obviously it would be nice if they did make it, but I know how long the NBA season is. I know certain guys' tendencies of not being healthy. It is what it is, and I just don't see it. I don't see, at the end of the 82, I don't see them being in the top 8. I don't, hope I'm wrong, but
they get the game.
Play in, maybe. I could see the play in.
Yeah, they're currently in 7th right now, 13-9. Warriors are 8 at 11-10. So they're 2 games ahead of the Warriors right now. Provide said no. Maybe playing squeeze, he said. Huh?
One of the teams it depends on is your Clippers.
Can they get it? Can they figure it out? Huh?
The Clippers are 5-16 right now. We got a long way to go. Shout out to Cassie. We got a long way to go. We got a long way. Hopefully we get there very soon, guys.
Man, they got to run off. They got to get like 2 or 3 5-game win streaks going before they can get back in that conversation. They need to run a few off.
Facts. And going on to the next one. This is why I like our group conversations. I really love them because I didn't even need to get to the next topic because my man Ray already threw the lob. Let's get into that Colin Giuseppe topic. I mean, Gillespie, sorry about that. I said Giuseppe like he was like a razor or something. Sorry, y'all. But let's get into the Colin, topic. Colin yesterday was hooping. Now let's watch it. Pump fake to the side, step 3. That's cash money. We're going to swerve in that corner like Jello. Get to the middle ball screen to the 3. That's cash money records from the 99-2000. That's another cash right there. This is what I was seeing all night yesterday. Dylan Brooks and this man Colin doing this the whole time. More stuff, more work. Honestly, he's been really a bright spot. I call him baby TJ McConnell, but he got a 3-ball. TJ don't really got the 3-ball like him, but he honestly really reminds me of TJ with the way he plays on defense. He can shoot it, is a pest, but, really kind of wanted to really showcase him because I think his journey is kind of the most important. I think he had 8 threes in that game too, by the way, guys. And the Lakers were 6 games. They had won 6 straight. Logo 3 was crazy too, by the way, Pro Vibes. But want to speak about Colin's journey, number one. Guys, number one, junior season, was a guy from Pennsylvania cooking up, doing his thing in high school. Didn't have a college offer, I think he's going into his senior year. Ended up getting one late. I think he had 41 points in a high school game. Villanova ended up seeing him, which is a team that's local. He ends up signing to go to Villanova. Has to play 5 years at Villanova too, by the way. Ends up playing 5 years. Goes undrafted, which is a common story that we've brought up today about being undrafted, being a 2-way. Goes to a 2-way. He's on the Denver Nuggets. Kind of crazy because he fits that small guard style, that Denver usually has. They have like that small guard that they usually have on their team. Goes there, goes to the Phoenix Suns. Been back and forth, plays a little bit of minutes here and there. Ends up really getting his opportunity this year. Has 1 more year left to go in his contract too, by the way. Bright story for him. He's been cooking up. But I just really want you guys to really just hear the common thread here. The guy that has a 4-year to 5-year journey coming out of college always got this like tough path, it seems like. And Norris, you were a 4-year guy, right? 4-year, right? You played 4 years. You got drafted in the first round. Ray, you were almost there. You didn't play 4 years. You played 3, right?
3, yeah.
You played 3. Why is it so hard to really just crack the L as a guy that has experience, that's done it, and he's a 2-time Big East Player of the Year, and he still doesn't get it? Why?
Man, the guys who are making the decisions now have a different model. They live by a different code. The old model was, in order to get to the NBA, you have to be proven. It's not now. The NBA is like the potential league. It used to be the NBA is like almost like the finished product. It's like, don't come here unless you can show what you can do. Now, the model for some reason has changed to the potential league, and so guys are looking at talent and skill traits instead of actual production. Instead of a guy who was productive, they kind of hold that against him and say, well, he can't be that talented. He's still in school for 3 years or 4 years. What's he missing? Instead of looking at it as, hey, this guy is staying in college, developing his body, developing his game, so that when he does leave, he's actually ready to play right away. And so I think the mindset shift of the decision makers, that's what they're doing. Now, there are still a few, franchise that's out there, leadership out there who looks at experience and values it. But for the most part, the decision makers, they say, oh, man, if he's in school for 3 or 4 years, man, it must be a talent thing. So they don't look at 3 or 4 year guys as highly talented guys, plain and simple. Even though I believe that's wrong, let me be clear on the record. Y'all executives out there who think like that are wrong, but that's just what it is. And so if you're a 3 or 4 year guy, you just got to be ready for the long haul. And with NIL, you can be patient. If I'm in NIL, if I don't have a top first round grade, but I'm Big East 2-time Player of the Year, I'm staying in school long as possible. Collect the check, because you're getting as much money as the rookies is getting anyway, most of them. So collect your check and keep getting better. and then work your way into the league. But that's just what it is. They don't see you as talented when you stay in school for multiple years,
I have a
unless you're
question.
breaking records.
When did it shift? When did that all shift?
I'm gonna say shifted.
Gotta be before you guys.
Yeah,
Was it before me? I don't know.
Like around your time, you was 2011,
2011.
2011. Yeah, so like,
Because we had Jimmy Butler. He did multiple years in
yeah,
college.
back in the day,
But
guys
he
would go
ended the
Corey
first.
Joe, huh?
back
All
in
them
the
guys
day,
ended the
guys
first.
would go 4 years, bro.
Yeah, or three, at least multiple years.
Yeah, you'd be a
I'm
lottery
trying
pick.
to think because I'll never forget. One year I'll never forget, I was watching draft and it was Kyle Singler and they put his weakness was his age. So after that, I was like, dang. Yeah,
That's
they
crazy.
didn't even put a basketball weakness. They said his age was his weakness.
You know how crazy that is to say that.
Yeah, I promise you, I'll never forget that.
No, that's what they say.
No lie.
If you go to school for 3 or 4 years, they say, "Oh, like he's too old," and I'm like, bro, he still might be 20 years old or 21.
21.
And it's like, bro, how is he too old? But they want a guy, that's just turned 19 and who's still young, and they feel as if he's younger, he's got more years, and he's got more years. You got 3 years to help him develop. Now he gets to year 3 or 4. He's 21, going on 22. Like, it's just, at the end of the day, I think it comes down to two. Like, you look at a kid like Gillespie here. We're talking about Nimbard. Like, those are guys that stayed in school. One was 4 years, one was 5 years. Big East Player of the Year twice, the whole thing. Like, super established guys, been through the fire. Jordan, you asked, like, why is their pass so, this, and why do they play like with this edge? It's because of this. They know, like, yo, the MO on me was the knock is I'm too old, or I'm not. Gillespie might have been like, I might not be quick enough. I'm not athletic enough. He's like, I shoot better than half these guards. I probably pass better than all these guys. You know what I mean? So it's just a matter of like staying patient. You got to thug it out maybe on the two-way. But what Norris is saying, these kids is making more. Some of these kids are making more in college than some of these guys in the second round of the NBA. So it's like now these kids they can stay in school longer, get their money, protect their pocket. And then if they got to go the two-way route and wait because the knock is already going to be there up too old, like, there's a more opportunity now by having a chance with the two-way than there ever was before. But yeah, the teams, they just look at you like you're too old. That's really what it is at the end of the day.
You got to have nuance when you're looking at the game now. These guys are like want the quick fix. We live in a highlight culture now, and that's part of the leadership that's going on in the league. Adam Silver even said it. He said, people who don't want to buy the subscriptions because there was some complaints about the subscriptions being expensive. We can't watch the games. He said, man, look, if you can't afford to watch the games, he said, YouTube is free. It's a highlight league. Go watch the highlights. He said that. So, which is crazy, but he said that. So, therefore, that's what these guys are looking for, guys who can do highlight stuff instead of looking at a guy who actually knows how to play, and it takes nuance. Like a 3 or 4 year guard, he may not be jumping out the gym, even though Gillespie is athletic. Be clear. It's not like he's a non-athletic guy. He just may not be at the top of the 1 percentile, but he knows how to play. And you have to have a specific eye for that when you're looking at guys who maybe not taking it between their legs behind the back dunking, but he might have, know how to run the pick and roll. He might know how to run to spacing. He might know how to handle the ball and get the ball to the person on time, on target. You have to have a keen eye to look at that and understand that. And we just don't have a lot of that in today's decision making right now.
Yep. TJ said, what made them put that? You're referring to the age, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'll give you just one just out of my head is like, the younger the better, just because let's think about a guy. Let me use an example. Let's use Josh Giddey for a prime example, right? Josh Giddey right now, when he first came into the NBA, he was 17 going on 18. And now he's been in the league for a long time. He's 22 years old right now. And it seemed like he's been in the league for a very long time. And people want that guy because it's like a safer situation. So imagine me as a GM, right? I come into a situation, I draft a guy that's more so 18. It takes it a little bit longer for this guy to like get to the point. My job's a little bit safer because I went with the guy off of the potential. Say I draft the guy on the 4 year end and then he don't pan out right away. Then they're going to be like, Jordan, We seen all these teams go with the potential route. You go with the older guy. He don't pop. All the time in, time out, we go with the young potential guy. That's what I think, personally. Maybe you guys could disagree with that. What do y'all think?
I've heard of that, the job security thing, but at the end of the day, it still don't make sense because the average career is still the same. The average career is 2 to 4 years, bro. And recently, it's really been around 2, closer to 2 than it has been to 4. So it's not like the decisions that has been being made is working. It's not like drafting younger has made guys play longer. Yeah, the guys that stick, that become stars, stay longer. But how many stars is there? Everybody's not a star. For most players, they're going to be role players. And so if you know that going into that, most guys are going to be role players. You want to draft guys that are going to fit your team, that have a specific fit. And what's happening is we just drafting clones. 6'7", 6'8" can run and jump. 6'7", 6'8" can run and jump. Versus nuance to the team. All right, this is what my star player is. This is how he plays. Let me bring in somebody or pieces that can complement him. But that's for some reason that seems not to be the case. For whatever reason. I don't understand, but hey, it is what it is.
And even when we're like this two-way topic, this everything for me is like these guys that we're naming, Nimbard and Gillespie, is like they can hoop, right? They was cold in college. What I'm seeing now, what they're getting is like them guys are playing 35, 38 minutes in these games. And that goes for like, if you're a hooper, you're going to hoop. There's a lot of guys on a lot of NBA benches right now that just aren't getting 35, 38 minutes. You playing 35, 38 minutes, you got the ball in your hand, you're going to walk into 10, 15 shots. You're going to be out there. The way the spacing is, it's more open than college. Like, and if you got the skill like they do, you're going to walk into some buckets. You're going to walk into some assists. It just comes down to there's so many guys that don't get like that opportunity to play 10 games in a row of 30-plus minutes, or have a coach that's like, you know what, this guy's on the two-way. I really like him. He works hard. He plays hard. Like, I'm going to let him play. Because a lot of it, the coaches really don't have no control. A lot of it is, a lot of them are puppets from what the front office wants to do. Their style play, they just have to, and guys in the NBA, you get to play based off of your salary most of the time. If I'm making $20 million, I'm playing over the kid who's on the two-way making $580,000. So a little bit comes down to a little bit of luck and then situation. And yeah, I mean, we're seeing with these guys, I think there's a lot more guys in the league that should definitely, be playing or have an opportunity, but it's just probably not going to happen.
Chris B says highlight culture is killing the game. Do you feel that?
Yes.
For sure.
I've been saying it. I hate it. There's no substance. All highlights with little substance. I need more substance.
I do see more kids taking a runaway 3 in the corner, bro. I'm like, dog.
It's like not transferable.
You take a runaway 3 in the corner, first off, you would be too scared to take it because if you missed it, take it out.
But that goes back to the training, bro. Jay, I told you in the summertime.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
We need a highlight in the workout.
Chat. You see how these guys do me every time, dog? Every time. You see the shade, bro? It's clear. It's very clear. TJ, look, shaking my head. Adam told us YouTube is free. He did tell us YouTube is free. Steph, what up, man? Go ahead. What were you saying? Go ahead, Ray. Get into your bag. Go ahead, bro. I'll let you.
No, that's all I gotta say. It's just that's where the game is going now, bro. Like, it's I don't know. I feel like when Norris and I were coming out, like you had to be able to bing, 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 get a bucket. Like it was hard to score back then. It's packed. Like now I don't know. It's a little different, bro. It's a little more spaced out. But yeah, everything's got to be flash. It's a highlight league, and that's what sells. But like Norris, how many stars are there? And only the star guys are really allowed to do that. You know what I mean? We got a lot of role players out here trying to do some things that really ain't allowed, and it's gonna get them on the bench.
It wasn't celebrated though. That's why it was like if it took you 5, 8 dribbles to go around somebody, that was kind of like that wasn't cool. It was like, dang, it take you that many dribbles. It take you that many dribbles to get past a guy. Like that wasn't like a high value thing. Now people like to sit back and be like, oh, he didn't dribble 13 seconds off the shot clock. Like.
Yeah.
But
how about like get to the bag? If you don't got it, pass the ball. Like,
but in the training sessions, they be saying 3 dribbles or less.
But that ain't
No, not really. That's not true.
Not the trend sessions I be seeing. I be seeing people dribble the air out the ball.
Look, when I first went into the training, when me and Ashton and started going down and recording workouts, it was an adjustment for me seeing the new age, because a lot of guys now, when they play ones, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. You hear the shot clock going on. I'm like, whoa, shot clock in ones. I'm like, bro, usually it's 3 dribbles or less.
Yeah.
Usually
that's what I said. I said 3 dribbles or less.
They're not doing it. You said they're doing it now. They're not. I hear.
No, I saw it with Drew.
He's saying Drew? Now they got the shot clock.
10, they got the countdown. They go 10.
Yeah, they have that. They have that, but they also have. They still have the 3 dribbles. So that's always just this summer, or not this summer. This past summers, they have done that. Like with Drew Holiday.
Drew is a mature guy. You just named a mature guy. Yeah. You just named a real pro.
The young cats where they get 10 seconds to go from the.
Okay, so we're talking about the new generation. We're not talking about
because that's
it's a highlight generation.
Because back in the day, you get subbed out the game if you was patting the ball too much, or you over dribbling, or you doing too much. Like now, it's like, no, that's cool. Like but that's why the game has changed so much, and the NBA has changed it. They've changed the rules of the league. Like, can't be as physical, or you can't do this, or certain things to allow guys to be able to, and that's why it's all threes and layups, because they want a quicker, faster game. People don't want to sit at home and watch, 2 NBA teams score 70 points, 80 points. I don't want to watch
that. Assume that, bro. They need to stop assuming that, though, because don't nobody want to see 145 to 142 with no defense, and they ain't playing. They ain't running back either. Don't nobody want to see that.
You know what I mean? So that's why it's such a different thing. I mean, how many times you see a guy who got a wide open layup turn it down to run back to the corner 3 and take a grenade? It's just like the game is just so different now, but it's because they want it faster. They want more people to watch these highlights. It allows more dunks. It allows more exciting.
For sure. All right. Well, let me ask you this question. I'm gonna bring it back to you, Ashton, after. But for Norris and Ray, it says Pro Vibe said, shot clock ones over 3 dribbles, good or bad?
It depends what the shot clock is. If the shot clock is more than 5 seconds, then it's bad. Just flat out. If it ain't 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or 3, 2, was bad. It need to be 3 dribbles or less. Yeah. Efficiency, bro. Efficiency. Now, every now and then you might need to do a shot down, but if every spot is 10 seconds, bro, like, who gets 10 seconds to dribble the air out the ball other than Luka? Like, nobody gets to do that. Steph don't even do that.
No.
Like,
especially if you're a guard. And or whatever possession, you gotta simple and quick. You tween cross, get to the shot. 1-2 dribble, get to the pull up. Like, you don't have that much time. Even at the end of the shot clock, if you're a guard and you got the ball up top, you don't have 10 seconds to just keep dribble. Like, nah, bro, you're gonna have maybe 3 seconds, maximum 5 seconds to get in your bag, maybe a combo, and then get to your shot. You know what I mean? So 10 is way too long. I like playing threes with I like playing ones with 3 dribbles.
Yeah, I don't play ones unless we playing 3. That's how I know if I'm playing with some guys, old, mature guys. If a guy come to me and say unlimited dribbles or 10-second shot clock, I'm skipping on them ones. Y'all go ahead. Y'all had that. Y'all had it. And we not doing that.
I hope with the college guys, they play great. I ain't no way I'm trying to stand in front of you and guard you for 10 seconds, bro. It needs to be 3 dribbles or less, and that's it.
I play good defense on you. If I kept you contained for 10 seconds and you ain't passed the ball and you shoot, I play good defense. I ain't doing that. And I'm not doing that for 7 spots. We're not playing ones unlimited dribbles for 7 spots. We be in the gym all day. Like no, bro. Like, we're not doing that.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
Yeah, and shout out to Kai and Kev. I've talked to them multiple times about scoring in 3 dribbles and being intentional with doing that, because a lot of times when you are the guy, you're going to have to score in 3, because if you take that 4th dribble, the help is there. Just being honest with y'all. So if y'all are watching out there, when you watch those guys like Kev, you watch the Kais, the great ones at playing this game, they only got really 3 or 4 dribbles to really operate, because if they take that 4th dribble, the help's coming. If they take the 2nd dribble, probably the help's going to be there. So you're gonna have to do it in two or less, I would say, a lot of the time. So
that's a real bag, though. When you can be effective off of 3 dribbles, that's a real bag. This whole bag thing where you got to take unlimited dribbles to get your shot off, that ain't no bag to me. I think the opposite. If you can score in less dribbles, you better on offense than the guy that got to take 1,000,000 dribbles. To me, that's just my personal opinion.
Was Shea doing it in 3 dribbles or less?
Hey, man, what? Shea don't have to waste on dribbles. He get you on his shoulder.
I was just wondering in the offseason.
They were going countdown, but
countdown?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never seen Shea lose a one-on-one matchup ever. I've never seen it, never once. And I'm not gonna blast too. He was putting in the torture rack, but
some guy's favorite players in the torture rack.
My man looked like Lex Luger out there, bro. That boy had the torture rack out there. For the real WCW, WWF people out there, you know what I'm talking about.
With the do-rag on and everything. It was getting violent.
I don't see that though, because in the league he be doing it. One-on-one, he wait till they get to the spacing. He do his little rhythm dribble and 1-2 and boom, in your face, bang. Let's get back. That's 2 points. Get back on defense.
Plays out the mid range, bro. A lot of these guys don't play. They don't shoot the mid range no more. A lot of these teams eliminate that. I think that's one reason why he's so unguardable too, because teams want you to shoot that tough too. They want the floater. They want you to take a mid range. But I mean, he's one of the only ones that really still gets to the mid range and probably gets 12 to 15 points on a nightly basis from the mid range for sure.
Bro, all the top scores of all time was either post scores or mid range scores.
Yeah.
Not no majority 3-point shooters is gonna be an all time leading scorer. It's not gonna happen. Because it take too long. The further you shoot out, it take too long, and then you're gonna be missing a lot of shots.
Yeah.
So I don't see it. Yeah, the mid range is alive. SGA is keeping it alive.
Yep. And Ashton, real quick, one question for you, and then we're gonna do the wrap up. For you, as you came into this game, do you feel like highlights are better for you, or as you watch full games? Because now you're starting to watch full games. How do you feel like the situation is for you in terms of watching the NBA and coming in as a newcomer, really learning the nuances of the game? But like, how do you feel about it? Is it better to watch highlights for you or watching a full game?
For entertainment, highlights was easier to digest, but to actually know what's going on in the game, you have to watch the full game, I would say.
But how do you learn how to watch a full game is the question.
What do you mean?
How do you learn? A lot of times, because I've talked to some people about like, they're like, what is this? I don't know what the announcer's talking about half the time. So they're like, they don't really know what's going on. So like, for you, what are some things that stuck out to you when you first started watching?
Well, you can see the defenders as well, and then you can see like the spacing and everything that's happening on the court instead of just seeing someone drive down the lane and then dunk on someone crazy. So I think just understanding the whole concept of the game and piecing it together is easier to see when you're watching the full first, second, third, fourth quarter, because there's going to be shifts. Like even with the Clippers and the Heat, it's like, bro, how the heck did they go down? But you're just going to see all the Heat highlights after, but you're not going to understand what's going on with the Clipper culture or figuring out like maybe they're not having team chemistry, the plus minus, like when somebody goes into the game and how it affects, the whole team's chemistry and how it actually gets better. You're not going to see that if you're seeing James Harden do a cross step back 3. You're not going to see all of that stuff. So, and I got to give credit to like you guys too. Obviously learning from y'all and listening is helpful, but the highlights are maximum 15 to 30 seconds each clip. You're not going to get a lot of information from that. And plus I play volleyball. I know to watch film.
Yeah.
You let them know you're an athlete still now.
Yeah, like I was a top tier athlete like you guys, man. I was in college for 4 years. I could have went really far with this, so I understand the fundamentals, y'all.
All right, bet. Last thing we're gonna do on this end off, we're gonna play a game of over and under. Chat, I want you guys to participate in this. I'll do the push-ups for the guys on the first one, but after we play, going forward, the loser got to do 10 push-ups, dog, on the stream, dog. Telling you going now. Look, y'all think it's funny. Push-ups is guaranteed. All right. Over and under, guys.
Oh, Lord.
Let's play it. I bet. Shea against the Golden State Warriors tonight. He had 26 last game. Does he get 30.5 points against the Warriors tonight? Over or under?
Is it at home?
It's at Golden State.
Yeah. Steph just got hurt with a quad injury. Absolutely.
You going to go ahead?
The only thing is though, he might not play the fourth though.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, can we put a clause in there?
Yeah, there's got to be
if he plays 4 quarters.
Yes.
Yeah.
NTD said, "Hey, if you lose, you got 10 too." He said he would get 40 versus the Warriors.
But I like Pro Vibes. He said over if he plays the fourth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
it's not. It's not. That's not the rule.
No, I feel like I'm playing
Over
soft.
under.
You're gonna die either way. I don't like
Crispy
it.
said under.
Nah,
Yeah, J-Dub is back. I don't see him being out into the.
How many points did he
utilize in the fourth?
Points did he have their last game, not against the Warriors, but his current last game? What did he have?
26. He had 26.
He going 30. He don't go back to back without 30. All
right. So where are you guys going? Norris, can you give me your answer? This is quick. We gotta wrap. We gotta go quick.
I'm going over. I'm going over.
Over 35?
No, 30.5.
30.5.
30.5. That means get 31 basically. Yeah, I'm gonna go over.
Keep the average up. He knows today's a bounce back game for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna say over.
Yeah, he'll get that.
I'm going over. Hey, everyone, Jackie said over.
30 is a bad game, right?
Huh?
Yeah, he just said something like that on
he'll go over.
On the doc.
Over.
All right, we went over on that. Okay, next one. Hold on. Let me let this. Wi-Fi was a little bit down. Hold on, guys. Oh, my bad. Hold on.
So everybody said over. So if he goes under, we all got push-ups, or is it canceled?
Huh?
Good question.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Hold on. Let me go to the phone real quick.
Because Jordan all of a sudden is excluded from the.
Well, one of us can just do 40 straight.
No. We're going to series. We're going to series of 4 then. Loser got to do push-ups.
Okay.
Hold on, let me go to the next. Hold on. Let me load this real quick.
Look, I was ready to be super.
It's telling me on
straight, right?
Can I do sit-ups? Can I do sit-ups instead?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring some weights, some dumbbells, and do some shoulder.
I want to do like sit-ups and squats would benefit me better.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
We gotta deal with. This is the stuff we got to deal with girls.
Right.
I don't want to get
on to the assist. Tough one, right? Do they play tonight? Oh yeah, Knicks versus Boston. We're gonna go to assists. Jalen Brunson, does he get 6 assists over or under?
How much is he averaging?
I'm pretty sure he's averaging 7.
And who are they playing?
He playing against Boston.
I would say, can he get over 6?
It might be a bucket showcase, guys.
Right.
And T said under.
But
I would have picked 6 exactly. I wouldn't have picked over 6.
He's gonna draw a lot of help though.
Yeah.
So I might say.
Oh, the chat's not even helping.
I might say over.
The chat's not even helping. They're saying under.
Just because I feel like he's gonna get in his bag, he's gonna draw a lot of attention, and it's gonna be a little swing, or it's a pocket pass.
They play they're not good on the road either. I think part of that is maybe because, they're not good on the road.
I'm going under.
Under.
I'm gonna go.
Come on, have a double.
I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go over.
I'm going over, bro. Y'all keep y'all answer over there. Y'all keep y'all answer.
The percentages, bro. If he's averaging 7, dog, or whatever you said 6, they gonna normally them stars getting them averages, bro. Especially against Boston too. This TV game, he got to.
Yeah.
He's got.
Dang, I gotta calculate all this. So
okay. Tyrese Maxey, the big dog, averaging 32 points per game. Points, rebounds, assists. So it's a collective. You got to get points, assists, and rebounds all together equal this amount of points. Equal this amount. They have him at 45.5 PRA, over or under.
Sorry, who was this for?
Who they playing?
Is Embiid them playing?
Yeah, look at Vibes asked that immediately.
Not all of them did.
Yeah, hold on. Let me check.
If Embiid not playing, I'm going over. Cause he'd be out of his way. He can really do what he needs to do. Sometime Embiid be in his way now.
Let me check for y'all right now.
I wasn't listening.
Tyrese Maxey, 45.5 points, rebounds, assists, over or under.
Wait, hold on. Say that one more time.
I'm gonna go over.
Rebounds, assists altogether is going to be 45.5, over or under.
And they play the Wizards.
The Wizards, bro. Over, bro.
I'm going over. Yeah.
Over.
Yeah, over.
Hold on. Let me see if Embiid is playing before I make my decision. Is he out?
Nah, he out, bro. For sure.
So, they said
he just played.
Out.
He just played. He don't play back-to-back games. He don't play back-to-backs.
Yeah.
HCD said he's out against the Wiz. I don't want to go against Maxey. I might go under. I'm going under, guys. Only reason why, Maxey, don't get mad. I just think that it might get ugly. I might win big or something. You know, they might double team. That's the only reason why I don't have you getting that. That's the only reason.
You might be right.
Yeah, that's the only. I'm going under. What you guys say?
You don't think he knows it's one of them games I got to get to it early? I got to get
definitely knows
early.
He knows for sure.
So,
all right. So Ashley, you got the tally?
So I got mine. Yeah. What was your guys's again? Norris, what was yours? It was over, under, over?
Mine was over. All mine was over. Over for SGA, over for Brunson, and over for Maxey.
Okay, what was yours, Ray?
Mine were all over. I think Jordan's was the same, but this last one, he was under.
Okay, so it's over, under. Ooh, it might get spicy, y'all.
So, like, Ashton's going to be the one that has to do the push-ups.
Push-ups,
yeah. Right.
Push-ups.
Last
sit-ups
one.
and squats another time.
Last one of the day.
Okay.
PG-13. Tough one because he's been on minutes restrictions too at times. Hold on. Let me make sure he's playing again, guys. My bad. Let me make sure. Because I know he was questionable. Because if not, then we're not gonna put him in there. Under, he's questionable. So, but all right, hold on. Let's change it. Let me change it then.
Yeah.
Let me change it. VJ Edgecombe. Let's do that one. Let's do VJ Edgecombe. Hold on. Okay. Please don't tell me he's questionable too. Hold on. Let me make sure.
Pro Vibe's gonna be like, he's questionable.
Bro, this is how you know Philly. This is why people be getting mad about the he's not questionable. Is he out? No, he's not out. Now the injury report just came out 2 hours ago. He's actually all right. So VJ Edgecombe, let's look at his stats over the last two. Because he's coming off it. He has been injured. He's been playing through an injury.
Okay.
Last 2 games, he's had 7 points and he's had 12 points. One was 38 minutes. The other one was 21. Okay. So he missed a few games. So he played 21 after coming back from injury. They got him at 13.5. Over or under?
That's tough. I mean, I think I might say over because I think tonight's the game they let him figure it all out and get his rhythm all the way back. He's going to play extended.
Oh, against the Wizards.
And TD said over. Go ahead.
I'm going to say over.
I'm going over.
Yeah.
I'm going over. All right, bet. So where are we at right now?
Oh, that's not fair. Ray and Norris have all over. Me and Jordan are the only ones that might get cooked.
But it's far from over.
Ooh.
Over for Pro Vibe. We do the push-ups together, guys. For sure. And we'll have the list. We'll start putting it up on the screen too for you guys too. He got to get back in the Rookie of the Year race. That's why I said over, Pro Vibe. See, now you see what I'm thinking, my boy. You see what I'm thinking. Facts. You know what time it is. All right.
How many push-ups again? You said 10?
10 ball. Little quick 10. On the
stream. Like y'all could
a little
do
quick
20.
10 piece.
Live on the stream. We going live on the stream. We gonna do that. All right, but yeah, that's what we got going. any topics you guys want to, by the way, y'all can always put it in this chat. We're going to make a group chat for all you guys in here to where y'all can start putting stuff that you guys see. We're going to have like, let the chat speak where you guys be able to give us some topics y'all want us to talk about or a highlight y'all want us to go over, anything. We'll start doing that. Yeah, need their group chat. CL, appreciate you. Yeah, we're going to do that to where you guys are very included. Y'all going to the NBA Cup next week? To be determined. I'll be there. If not, we might see you. Maybe. We're not sure yet. Depends, though. Wemby, and it's looking like it's going to be a Wemby, Shea, or Luka, and the Knicks might get there, so it might be kind of spooky. So
Pargo on TikTok said, "What are we doing? What we doing here? LOL. Welcome,
man. We need Pargo to come on here, bro.
Oh yeah, Pargo, what's good?
Pargo, what's the deal, dog?
Hey, yo, he is like top 5, one of the most funniest teammates I ever had.
Really?
Is funny, dog. Hey, when you think my takes is crazy, man? When he got a take, he stand on it to the end. It don't matter what it is.
Shout out to his movie, dog. He just produced that movie, man.
Oh, bro, shout out to his movie too.
Yeah, we need to get in his. We need to get him. No, we need to
make sure y'all go buy it. Go, hey, y'all don't be trying to free stream it. Go buy it so my man get his payoff. Like I paid.
He said, "What's good, my good brothers?" and then put hella laughing faces.
Shout out Pargo, man. Shout out to the movie too. Last one for y'all before we take off. NTD said, "Here's one for you guys. The Warriors have 10-6-2 guards wide." I don't know if they really have that. I think this guy's
we got to fact check that.
Yeah, we got to fact check. But the Warriors do have a lot of small guards. Is that a part of the culture or no? That is not. I'm starting to think of it. He said, "Go check it out."
I think that
he's standing on business right now.
I think Steve Kerr, old school. Steve Kerr, like if you can play, you can play, or if I think you can match my system, you can play. So he's kind of an old school kind of guy. So I think he might be one of the ones that be like, the height doesn't necessarily matter as much. I mean, look, you got Draymond Green playing your center, 6'6", so obviously they don't care that much about height. They want to know if you can play.
Hold on, time out, bro. Let me look.
I can't trust NTD.
Hold on. NTG, hey, hold on. NTD might be on to something. It ain't 10, though. It's a lot.
Yeah. Well, they just
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They got 6 guys that are 6'3" and under.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a shock?
Nah, I mean, I don't look at that. I mean, obviously you don't want your whole team.
That's kind of interesting though, because
I mean,
a lot of the guards. Yeah, I mean, in this era, I would think so, right?
I mean,
you got Seth Curry, Steph, DeAnthony Melton, Gary Payton, Pat Spencer, Will Richard. A lot of them dudes are rotational guys, dog.
You're saying 10.
I mean, they play a different style, though. I think Golden State is different from most teams. They play their own style. They're not trying to play the copycat league, so it don't surprise me. I mean, like I said, Draymond be playing center sometime on their team, so that just lets you know they don't care all about height. They want to know, can you play? Can you do what they need you to do within their system?
Yeah, and if you can shoot and you can defend, you're going to play.
Facts.
One of them guys that, like, he's got the old school mentality where it's like, I'm going to play my style and play my way. I'm going to play who I trust and who I believe in. I ain't listening to what the front office wants me to do. They want me to play this guy, him and him. We drafted. Like, nah, if I don't like it, it doesn't fit my style, my system. If it don't complement Steph, Draymond, and like, nah, we ain't doing it. So, I mean, these guys, all of them can either shoot or play defense, or they help pick up the pace, or they can play defense on someone and allow Steph to rest a little bit more on the defensive end. You know what I mean? You got Gary Payton sometimes switching and guarding a 4-man. You know what I mean? So it's just his style of play, a little bit of old school, and maybe if it works.
Yeah, and we'll get back to it, but you guys don't feel that that's very interesting though, that the Warriors do low-key have 10 guys that are 6'5" and under. That's not interesting to you guys?
I never, to me, it's not, because I never even thought about that, like height like that. If you can play and you can fit my team, like you can play. Like obviously you don't want your whole team to be 6'3" and under, but like no, to me it don't affect me, because if you can guard, you can guard.
I know, I agree with the philosophy. If you can play, you can play. But I didn't even realize that they had so many.
I didn't either, but it's not like nothing I mean, I didn't think they would have that many either, but it's not like concerning or interesting to me. I just think it is what it is. Like I said, Steve Kerr, old school. He one of the few old school guys that's like, I'm only gonna play my system. I'm gonna play the guys that I'm used to playing. He has a hard time with the young guys, as you can see. With Wiseman and Kuminga and all that. He said it. He said he haven't figured the young guy thing out. He like to play his vets, so he's gonna go with what he thinks is best. And if that means playing shorter guys, but they can play his system, that's what he gonna do.
Look at the starting five.
Right.
Odds, they what, 6'2", 6'3"?
That is true.
6'4". Jimmy's what, 6'6", 7"?
Yeah. Draymond Green, 6'6".
Come on, that's the starting five. Al Horford comes off the bench a lot of times.
Bro, their height meter is kind of crazy. It goes 6'9" is their second tallest person. Quinn Post is their tallest at 7 foot. Everyone else is 6'9" and below. And 10 of their guys are 6'5" and below. Almost 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9, 10. Yep.
So
that just lets you know what the league is now.
That's so interesting.
The league is a more perimeter oriented league. You could never have a roster like that when you have real centers. You would get destroyed. You would get dismantled. But the league is not that way now. So
yeah.
And when you do play against the centers, they probably do get dismantled. But they got the offsetter, that yellow guy, number 30, named Steph. He offset things sometimes with those threes, so.
Yep. And in conclusion, do you feel like the Warriors have their own style, or one of the only teams that kind of have their own style with split game, split action stuff that they run?
They the only one that got Steph Curry. It's Stephen.
The only one with 30 for sure. I agree with that.
They got 30 out there. You know what I mean?
Yep. Appreciate y'all. Tomorrow, guys, I want you guys to be prepared for an episode tomorrow. Topics. Throw y'all topics in the chat. We'll get some more going. But one topic we are going to go over is the G League situation currently. Should G League players be allowed to go back to college? I want y'all to go in there, get in y'all bags, because it's going to be a great topic tomorrow. Should G League players be able to go back to college? That's going to be one of our topics tomorrow. I want y'all to bring y'all hard hats, y'all knowledge, because there is several players that are doing that, and there's like 5 or 6 I'm hearing right now that y'all don't even know about that are going to do it too as well. So let's do that. We're going to do that tomorrow. That's going to be the topic. Make sure y'all get that going. Ray is showing his poker face right now, Lady Gaga, but he's going to be the one animated. He might be up here with some makeup on too, by the way, guys. I'm sorry. He ain't going to be up here with makeup.
That's crazy.
Just saying, bro.
Hey, man, I just be observing half the time. I don't know what's going on.
Yo, all right, peace, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Tomorrow, 8 a.m. tomorrow. Appreciate you guys.
Make sure you guys become a member of Playback. Make sure you guys become a member of Playback so you can stay tuned.
Yep.
Join, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yep, let's get it. Yep, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for joining.
Appreciate y'all.